Here's 5 smartphone hacks to help you get better super slow-mo videos. Number 1, light the scene as bright as you possibly can. I ended up using this GVM video light here, and I was feeling a little lazy and didn't feel like setting up my giant softbox, so I just used this white trash bag, threw it over the top, and then for like 25 cents, I've got myself some nice soft light. Tip number 2, use the motion detection on your phone. Most super slow-mo can only record for a limited time. On my phone, it's only 0.4 seconds, so it's basically impossible to hit the record button at exactly the right moment. But over here on the left, there's an option for motion detection. This little square will pop up. I can move the square around on the screen, and what it does is it just detects when there's motion passing through that square, and it will start recording at exactly the right time. Now I can hit the record button, and it won't actually start recording yet, but the camera's live and it will automatically start recording when it detects motion. Tip number 3, here's a trick for manually setting focus distance even though there's no manual settings on the phone. For example, with a shot like this, the phone would just automatically focus on the background and then the candy would end up being out of focus. But what you can do is put your hand in here, your phone will autofocus onto your hand, and then you can hit the record button. Then just wait until these words pop up that say waiting for motion in square, and then you can move your hand out of the way and the autofocus will stop and it'll be locked in to being at this focus distance until it gets done recording the video. And then we can go ahead and throw our candy up. The candy will pass through the square and it will set off that motion detection and start recording. This same trick works for manually setting the exposure as well. Again, my phone doesn't have any manual exposure settings, and so what you can do is if it's overexposing a video, you can bring something bright in, like this white towel works, and then the extra light bouncing off this towel will cause the auto exposure on the phone to darken the scene. Then you can hit the record button, wait until the motion detection is activated, and then you can remove the towel, and that darker exposure will be locked in. Tip number 4, use a bright foreground and a dark background. This just helps all of those tiny details and little particles flying through your slow-mo videos to stand out and be easier to see. And tip number 5, I think that slow-mo videos always look better when they're played alongside some great music and some great sound effects. Personally, I get all of my royalty-free music and sound effects from a website called Audio. I love Audio so much because I was able to get a lifetime membership with them, which means I only had to pay once and now I have access to all of their music for the rest of my life. They have tons of music and they're constantly adding more all the time. You should definitely check them out. Links in the description below. Go check out some of my other videos right here, and I'll see y'all next time.